All right, cool. So, hi guys, welcome to your first coaching call for the 21 Day Fix Challenge. This will run every Monday night for this week. Next week will be week 2, and the following week will be week 3. And they will be recorded and posted onto the group's page the following Tuesday morning. It'll be recorded as a YouTube video, so it'll be very accessible for you guys to access on YouTube or access on your phone. So, definitely. Get your questions in. And I know a lot of people can't get on these calls at this time, but it's just something interactive that I found is helpful to a lot of people, especially that are brand new into the 21 Day Fix. So first, I wanted to say welcome to everybody that's brand new who started last week and who started this week. The key what I'm having with these challenge groups is I like having them. So before I used to always start a brand new one every single month. And then I kind of figured it's nice to have people in these groups that have done the 21 Day Fix round 1, round 2, or even round 5, 6, 10. My mom's done 10 rounds because now people can give you different tips and tricks of what's worked for them and different recipes and stuff like that. So I found that was a little bit better for people because they could actually ask questions, and maybe if that wasn't the way I did it, well, this person did it like that. So it's kind of easier for you guys to have a little bit more success in that. So the 21 Day Fix, guys, it works because it's simple nutrition and simple fitness. So if you can keep it very simple, it's going to work for you. So if you make it hard, it's going to be hard. What I can recommend for your first round with the 21 Day Fix is you don't go crazy with crazy recipes, just because keeping it simple is going to help you get the best results. So a lot of people will try to say, well, can I have a protein bar? Can I have this? No. For the first 21 days, follow it to a T, commit to it, because you're going to get the best result every 21 days. After 21 days, if you want to go into round 2 or round 3, and you might want to, you have to have a protein bar or something because you're in a rush, then definitely, yes, you can know to account for that. But do I recommend it for your first 21 days? Absolutely not. So remember, with the 21 Day Fix, the reason it works is because everybody has 30 minutes to get a workout in. What you're going to learn from me is that I take no excuses from people. So if you come to tell me that you can't fit in 30-minute workouts, I'm not going to buy it, because everybody has 30 minutes. And think of, compared to going to the gym and not knowing what to do at the gym. Now, I've been a personal trainer and a fitness professional now for 12 years. And the key thing that I find with people is that they don't know what to do when they go to the gym. And that's just because people aren't educated on that. Not everybody is a personal trainer. Not everybody knows how to do a 6-week muscle cycle and a 6-week cut cycle. You shouldn't have to worry about that stuff. So with the 21 Day Fix, you don't have to worry about driving to the gym. You don't have to worry about driving back from the gym. And you can go downstairs in your freaking pajamas and press play on a workout and get a killer workout in for 30 minutes. So don't let me see that you're saying you don't have 30 minutes to get in, because guess what? That meant that you didn't take the time to schedule that workout every week. So what you'll see I'll post every week from now on is schedule it Sunday. I posted it yesterday in the group. That's just to keep you accountable. I do the same thing on my Facebook page just for my Facebook fans. And I know that that works. If you make an appointment with yourself, you're more apt to stick with your workouts if you look at your calendar and you say, okay, I can get this done every day at 5:30 at night, or I can get this done every day at 6 in the morning. When you're taking apart that, you don't have to drive to the gym. You don't have to look through a magazine and figure out what workout you're going to do. And you don't have to look like you don't know what you're doing at the gym. It takes the guesswork out of it. And that's a beautiful thing about this program, is because everybody got a schedule of what workouts to do on every single day. So all you have to do is say Monday, cardio fix, Tuesday, upper fix, Wednesday, lower fix, whatever the schedule goes, and get it done. So that's the number one thing I can recommend for you guys, is just commit to the 21 days, figure out your schedule, and put those workouts in as an appointment with yourself, because you're more apt to stick with them. The second thing I can recommend is just making sure that you're following through. making sure that you're eating all of your containers. I've already had somebody say in the group that, wow, they never ate this much and they only ate one meal a day. That's probably why some people weren't losing weight, because when you eat one meal a day, what happens is your body is looking for fuel, and by that one meal, it's hoarding it. It's holding on to whatever you're giving it. So that's why you definitely want to make sure you at least get all your containers in. That's why I emailed everyone the meal plan that I basically made up. There's another meal plan in the file section of the group. There's a meal plan in your book. I think it's at the back of your book, or they actually give you a sample meal plan. Follow that if that's in your calorie bracket, because it's going to show you how to actually build your meals. And I'm going to tell you right now, after 3 or 4 days in the 21-day fix, you're going to be talking in colors, meaning that you're going to be saying, I need another red, I need another blue, I need another purple, whatever it is. But the more you can actually write down what you're working and what you're eating, and the more you can use that tally sheet, that's going to keep it very simple. So definitely make sure that you're not only scheduling your workouts, maybe on Sunday you're saying, okay, here's what I'm going to eat every single day. And again, I gave you that simple meal plan because I am a simple eater. I am not a gourmet chef. I don't really like to cook at all. So what I make sure, as long as I've got protein on hand, some vegetables that I roast in the oven, some sweet potatoes, stuff like that, so maybe some hard-boiled eggs and my Shakeology, then I'm good to go if I keep it simple. And what I've just found is that by keeping it simple, I know how to eat when I go out to a restaurant. Now, for your first 21 days, you can still go out to eat, definitely. You can bring your containers. I did. And what I would do is just kind of cut up my protein or whatever and fit that in the container and then eat it on the plate that I did when I brought it say, out to Outback. What you're going to notice is that a lot of places will skimp on veggies. So definitely ask for more veggies if you go out to eat. And listen, you can totally build a meal by going to Outback Steakhouse and having a salad. So it's going to be a green with your orange dressing, whatever dressing you want, preferably one that's not creamy. You can have their house dressing or oil and vinegar. So that's one green and one orange. You could have a sirloin steak, which is 6 ounces, which 6 ounces is technically a red container. So you're set to go. You don't have to measure that. You could have a sweet potato. Just make sure that's measured. It's about half of a sweet potato in a yellow container. And then you could have another green container of steamed vegetables. Definitely something that's doable when you go out to eat. So that's really what this program teaches you. It teaches you that you don't have to rely on boring chicken and egg white diets, that you can actually enjoy life and know how to live that lifestyle. So one last thing I want to chat about quickly, and then I'll ask some questions. I have a couple people that are on, is that Shakeology. So I actually have a document in our group, and I emailed all of my challengers a Shakeology recipe document. So find what works for you, okay? So I'm a chocoholic. I love the vanilla Shakeology, and I love the strawberry Shakeology. So for me, I always use unsweetened almond milk. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, and I tell every challenger, do not worry about counting that unsweetened almond milk as a yellow container. Here's why. If you're only going to use about 4 to 5 ounces of unsweetened almond milk in your shakes, I think it counts for a yellow container if you use 16 ounces. So you're definitely not using that every single day. That's crazy amount of almond milk. So I'm going to let you go off on a free pass of that. As long as you stick with unsweetened almond milk in your shakes, it's around 30 to 35 calories based on what brand that you like. I like the Silk brand or Almond Breeze, whatever you feel free to use. So definitely don't worry about counting that as in your Shakeology. But I like my Shakeology just with some fruit or just with some natural peanut butter. And that's easy to count because, you know, Shakeology is a red container. Your almond milk's kind of free as long as you're using 4 to 5 ounces and unsweetened. And say if you put a teaspoon or 2 of peanut butter, that would be 1 to 2 teaspoons. So for me, I'm a peanut butter-aholic, and I was allowed at 4 teaspoons and still am on bracket number 2 of the 21-day fix. I would always use 2 teaspoons of peanut butter because I liked having that peanut butter flavor in my Shakeology. So With that being said, I hope everybody that's on did get their 21-day fix in. I know there's one person still waiting to get their 21-day fix in, but make sure you read over that booklet and definitely looked at my video that I sent you, because I went over exactly what the 21-day fix was, and I explained the whole container system to you guys. So if anybody, I know the two that are on, you don't have to show yourself on the computer, but if you want to unmute yourself and ask a question, feel free to ask a question, because probably the question that you're going to ask is probably something that somebody else wants to know. So Kelly or Maria, if you have any questions, feel free just to pop in and ask away. Okay, everybody is unmuted. So if anybody has any questions, you guys can ask, or forever hold your peace. I promise I won't bite. All right, cool. So nobody has any questions. That's good or bad. But definitely feel free to ask me these questions in the group too as well. Just because I know I've done a lot of these 21-day fixes. And like I said before, and I've talked to you guys, is that it's a #1 program I recommend, because it works if you commit to it. And it's really going to be very, very simple. And as long as you keep it simple, it's going to work for you. So with that being said, this concludes our first coaching call, and I will have this video wrapped up and I will have it on the group for tomorrow morning. So definitely check it out for tomorrow's Tuesday post. Thanks, guys.